Hello my friends, my name is Kai and this video is about cutting these opals and finding an epic gemstone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the jar of dirt.
Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Opal.
Cut it.
We are going to cut some opal, but I want to look like Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay, we are cutting opal, but give me just a minute to get in the right mood. This glass was full of water and somehow I fucking destroyed my computer. There was water just on, then it drips down and yeah, I'm done. Okay, that's it. I'm not a pirate. No, look at him, how happy he was before he destroyed his computer.
Oh yeah. Let's find some
Gemstones.
If you've never seen rough opal, this is what it looks like. I mean, this is what it looks like when you buy a jar of dirt. And this is just the selection of the possibly cuttable stones. Just after buying this buttload of stones, I realized the description of the opal seller. I bought 1600 carat, that is technically potch and not for opal cutters. But he said also, this is good for gamble and fun. And I spent 150 bucks, so damn, I want my fun. So I selected the stones in 4 categories. The first category is, sand and some colors. And here I'm expecting not very much, because most of the time, that's my experience, when there's so much sand in the stone, that probably will not cut very well. The second category is potch, and there are not really hints of color, so this is really low chance gambling. Here you can see what is called P-Nobby. We will see if we find the gemstone here. Let's get a little bit spooky. The third category is the witch heads. And what I heard about this opal shape, that you have to check if there is color sitting under the cap. Our last category is potential. Here we have some beautiful colors, but we have also sand and potch, so this is still gambling. So yeah, let's get on the cap station to start this treasure hunt. You may wonder, what kind of capping station is that? To make it short, it's a dremel tool, and it works quite well, you will see. If you want to have a closer look at the cap station, I put a link here for you. Okay, few words to this video. I will not show you the full cutting process of every stone, because nobody wants to see me grinding away some potch and sand. So let's focus on some highlights, and maybe you and me, we can learn something about opals. And spoiler alert, we will at least find one gemstone. Okay, while we are grinding in this really sandy stone, I like to add one more thing. If you want to learn opal cutting, there are a lot of videos on YouTube that may help you out. If you are on low budget like me, and if you are just using a rotary tool, you will find the best information on the YouTube channel Royce Rocks. I put the link in the video description for you, so you can check it out. Oh my god, that was nasty. Let's speed up a bit and hope for better stones. The sand is everywhere. So let's come to our second category, the potch. For those who don't know what is potch, in fact it is opal, but without color and worse, like nothing. But when we find color in a stone, most of the time we need a backing of potch. This is really important. Sometimes my English vocabulary, it's just shit. So here I'm going the easy way and asked Google.
The darker backing emphasizes the play of color and results in a more attractive display than a lighter potch.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
You are the worst opal cutter I've ever heard of.
Oh yeah, but you have heard of me. So guys, keep this in mind. The darker the potch, the better for us. So when I'm cutting opals, I'm always excited when I see black potch. And I definitely had to find out what's inside this dark P-knobby. But to make it short, the P-knobby was a shit knobby. Okay, next ones. Witch hats. Let's get spooky! If you find an opal shaped like this, you just have to look what is under this cap. Oh wow, wee wah! Hello, Mr. Opal! I was really hoping the color would appear more and more, but sadly, yeah, it was just a small blue dot and the rest was potch. Sometimes it feels like opals can really troll you. This one showed me a hat and a witch hat. I know somebody who had a hat before he destroyed his computer. Oh, that's a cat hair. Okay, I don't believe in witches, but I believe it's getting a bit more serious. With our pre-selection, we was right. The gemstone must be hiding in the last category. This is potential. Oh, that's a beautiful green color we have here. But sadly, these sunspots are just too deep and won't come out. That's not a strong color, but let's check it out. Oh yeah, that's nothing. The same here, so let's just cut it. Absolutely terrible. And what about this red in the potch? Let's not talk about this. Here we have some beautiful colors and black potch, so maybe this one. Oh come on, next one. When I discovered this one, I was really excited. It has the darkest potch I've ever had and hints of red and blue colors. If we find this color in the stone, that would be the dream of every opal cutter. But the color was just on the edge. There was no gemstone hiding here. Now look at that ugly stone. It has potch, it has sand and a hint of color. With the stones I cut before, I tried always to make fun. But the reality is, when you're cutting so many stones, you're going for the color and you're finding only sand and potch. That can be so frustrating. But with this stone, all the frustrating shit should be forgotten. Oh yeah, that was the sound of better opal. To get more information about the stone, I have to cut the edges a bit. Yeah, to see what's going on inside the stone. Not an easy one, not an easy one, my friends. This is one of the opals where you can make a lot of mistakes. Now that's a tricky stone. What would you do? Okay, cleaning up a bit here and a bit there. We don't need the sand, so I try to clean up this a little bit. I really don't want to miss an information. And finally, the stone was talking to me. Pretty hard to see it in the video, but we have this green color bar in the middle of the black potch. And we have this beautiful blue on the other side. To make the next decision was not easy for me. If I just take off some potch of one side, that can mean I can lose the whole stone. I want to invite you to be part of my thoughts.
Decision was made. I choose this side. Grinding away potch. Here comes the color. Changing to Diamond Pacific Nova Points 280 grid. That's much more gently. The color bar is very thin. Here it comes. Are you ready for the next step? smooth out the edges. This is just pre-shaping. Sand spot detected. Try to work it out. Analysis initiated. Prepare the trim saw. Operation complete. Reshaping. Check. Put it on dopstick. Check. Changing to Diamond Pacific Nova Points 600 grit to give it the final shape. Check. Now 1500 grit for a good pre-polish.
I cannot find the video of that process. Anyway, would you please be so kind and
Subscribe and activate the bell. Double check. Polishing with cerium oxide. Project Jar of Dirt finished.